Now for the first time ever, NFL regular season football has come to the land down under as we count down to kickoff here in Melbourne, Australia. Tonight it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
For San Francisco.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time.
Login.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Blake Corum. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41.
They bit off a pretty decent game.
2nd and 4.
Four receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Throwing is Stafford. That's caught. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua, 59 yards. And the Rams are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
49ers nothing.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Powering his way forward. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Purdy. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Over the middle, and there's a diamond catch. 39 yards there, a big one.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year, and this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Purdy looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up second down and 15 yards to go.
Back to throw, Purdy. That's into the hands of the rookie from Ole Miss. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he is going to have a Niners first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Oh, boy, Christian McCaffrey shaken up, so hold everything here as they're going to take a look at him. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Finish that play off.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Purdy. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Byron Young now with his 2nd sack here on opening night.
Well, that's the 2nd time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
34-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah.
Touchdown, LA! A big play there. 66 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Honest Mevis for the extra point. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
For Jake Funches. Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Jake Tonjes brings it in. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
And a 49er first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Up the middle they go. It's Black. And running with power here. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the 49ers have got it back to within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 13-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Second down and 8. Back to throw, Stafford. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Purdy now to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown 49ers. Mike Evans with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Niners strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. And oh, it's blocked. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. This a 2nd and 8. Here's Stafford. Touchdown! A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams have taken the lead. Honest Nevis for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Rams 20, 49ers 13.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, 49ers! George Kittle, 62 yards. And the Niners are an extra point away from drawing level. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
That ties the game at 20-all.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. Here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
19 yards.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He finds his man, complete. That's Black. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Black. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Purdy. Over the middle to Evans. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
49ers are counting on Mike Evans to be that valuable veteran who gives them big-time production. Remember, his first 11 years in the league, over 1,000 yards receiving each season.
Purdy off the play fake. Oh, he stays up. Dancing to his left. This one caught by Kittle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A nice gain of 21 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
12-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw again. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. So no gain on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
For the field goal, a 22-yard attempt.
And this is up and good from Pinheiro. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Stafford throwing quickly, complete out wide. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A first run now for Kyren Williams. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Stafford. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try the jet sweep. Stafford pops it forward. Oh, and this one that may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Williams. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
For the extra point.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Purdy. There's a short one caught by Tangis. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
You know, most of the time I'd say this is a situation where I keep the ball on the ground, but when a quarterback's been playing as well as he has, it makes sense to keep throwing. He's been smart with the ball all game long, and it showed again there. Taking what the defense gave him, picking up the first down.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
23 yards. First down, 49ers.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Stay 50, set. Double right.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
And his kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
The 49er first down.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Black. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now 2nd and 9. Purdy.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He was probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. With that, he's up to 160 yards receiving now for the ball game.
San Francisco.
They'll run on first down. Black. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Down to the 25. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Purdy looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
A 42-yard attempt.
And this is not going to be anywhere close. No good. Way wide to the left. And the deficit will stay at 2 field goals. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. To the right side and intercepted. And the Niners are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Purdy from the gun.
He completes it to Evans. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Up the middle they go. It's Black. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after yards rushing for him now to this point.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Purdy now to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game?
Down the left sideline. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
On 1st down, Black. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Cameron Curl with the tackle that time.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Back to throw, Purdy. Flush to his right. Able to shake, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. This time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle.
Then he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Purdy.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Black. And some nice running going to get him down close to a 1st down at the Rams 28.
64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. To Evans on the slant.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll try the left side. Black. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Purdy. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the 49ers put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Rams 29.
Piñeiro now to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Rolling to his right. It's caught on the right side. Williams. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. Now Stafford. Pass complete there to McCoy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A toss to the wide side. This is Williams. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Stafford now to throw. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Here's Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stafford. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Again, it's Stafford. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
22. Monday.
Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Rams 36, 49ers 33.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Throwing to start the drive. Purdy. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A big play there for the Niners. 48 yards.
And a 49er first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll try the left side. Black. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. In motion comes the tight end left. Purdy. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Mike Evans, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the 49ers have taken a fourth quarter lead.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Niners 40, Rams 36.
Pinheiro down to kick this one away.
For San Francisco.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Now it's Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Stafford now to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. Well, they have had no answer for this connection all night long.
They just have to think in a 2-minute situation, that's got to be a concentration lapse. You know they're going to go back to him with the game that he's been having.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Extra point right down the middle. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Purdy.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he's got a first down as he's tackled inbounds at midfield.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Purdy to throw.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Purdy to throw.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Throwing, Purdy. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Purdy to throw.
This for all the marbles. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Certainly would have liked to get some yardage out of that play, but now you got to put this in the hands of your field goal kicker, see if he can get you to overtime.
A big one coming for kicker Eddie Pinheiro.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in week 1.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Out of the gun, Stafford.
That is caught. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They go back to that. Well, he's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call. But when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. So he hooked up with a veteran there, and in overtime, that's not a bad idea. Go with the age and the experience.
Yeah, because sometimes the young guys, they give you the fresh legs and give you all that bounce. But in this type of a situation, sometimes those legs slow down a little bit as the enormity of the moment overwhelms them. The veteran guys, they tend to come through.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Stafford.
That is caught. Touchdown. They strike first here in overtime. So that is going to tie an NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. It was first done by Sid Luckman of the Bears in 1943, then by Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 54, and now that mark equaled here in this one.
49ers 43.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
39-yard line.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Now it's Purdy's turn in overtime.
And this will be incomplete.
I guess the trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised nice throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Purdy. Oh, it's intercepted. That'll seal it. Picked up by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Rams are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.